Warning, warning. This book should be rated R. Warning, warning. This book should be rated R. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. It should be. I'm not kidding. Hey everyone. Yeah, I'm sick. Well, I'm in my usual outfit. And I'm now reading Shiver. I got this yesterday at about 11 o'clock. And right now I'm actually at chapter 45, and I started reading this yesterday. And God, it's a long book, but it's a full-on romance, and I shall say full-on, and I mean full-on. Don't ask. I just got finished with that kind of chapter. Trust me, it's funny. Just you think, oh my God, Grace, you're tempting him too far. She kind of did. Yeah, this is the beginning of the next chapter. No spoilers for the beginning of the next chapter. This is Grace narrating in this chapter. It goes from Grace to Sam, Grace to Sam, Grace to Sam. That was random because I was about to read something like that. Wow. Well, it goes, phone rang. That was the first thing I saw. The second thing I saw was Sam's bare arm lying across my chest. So, if you ever get Shiver, beware for full-on romances. Yeah, Shiver. I will say be prepared for some pretty gruesome stuff in this book. That includes a whole lot of making out, too. I love the cover. I love this book. It's a really good book, just I would say don't read it if you're under the age of 13, because you wouldn't understand it. It's a really good book, but it's for older kids. It's made for teenagers. Understand teenage lives. If you can see it, there's a little dot right there. It's supposed to look like a blood splatter. So there's a lot of death, a lot of kissing, I shall say, a lot of content, a lot of sexual content that I'm not going to describe. Yeah, I kind of sort of regret it, and a mind of a perverted teenage boy, as I shall demonstrate. This is Sam narrating now. I peered into the hallway for signs of her parents, and crept back into the bedroom, where Grace was already in bed, a long, soft lump under the covers. For one moment, I let my imagination run wild as to what she was wearing. Sam. Yeah, that's really good. And the next book I'm gonna get is Linger, which I'm hoping is good. This is what the back of the says. Oh, did it just restart? I don't know. The cold. It goes cold. Grace has spent years watching wolves in the woods behind her house. The yellow-eyed wolf, her wolf, watches back. He feels deeply familiar to her, but she doesn't know why. The heat. The heat. Yes, it is the heat. Sam has lived two lives as a wolf. He keeps a slight company of the girl he loves, and then a short time each year he's human, never during never daring, well, never daring to talk to Grace until now. Can you understand that? Probably not. I barely even understand it. I don't know. Finally, the Shiver. For Grace and Sam, love has always been kept at a distance. But once it's spoken, it cannot be denied. Sam must fight to stay human, and Grace must fight to keep him, even if it means taking on scars from past, the, the fragility of the present, and the impossibility of the future. I will have to say, Shiver, it's a really good book, just don't read it if you're under the age of 13. This is a good book, just a lot of people wouldn't understand the romance in it. And it's pretty much like teenage love, and Sam is completely in love with her. Like he says that her scent, he's always like drunk with her scent. So he's always like, woohoo! Whenever he is around her scent, because he's so in love. And he loves her smell. I know, doesn't really make sense. But hey, he's like a werewolf, he says. It's such a pretty romance book, but it's got a lot of perverted boy parts in it, and I would suggest if you're under the age of 13, don't read it, or at least under 14. Because I understand this, because I've read books like this, but not completely like this. It's almost like Tiger's Curse, but yeah, I should stop. Okay, well, I'll talk to you later. Goodbye. Watch the credits.